Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless collective reading for the sign of Taurus. The Lovers is here. Y'all look at this, the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, and here is the Empress. So somebody wants to make an offer to build and to create something with you. The Three of Pentacles, absolutely. This is judgment. This brings you the ultimate wish fulfillment after a lot of disappointments. Five of Cups, being in this mental imprisonment, carrying the burdens that may not even be your own. The Magician card is here in the Ace of Pentacles. You're manifesting something after a very, very tough cycle or even a painful ending that left you wounded. It left you with some type of PTSD, something here that has had control over your mind, some type of heartache or pain. There's a fear or paranoia possibly around being in a third party situation because this Queen of Wands is here. Not to say that this is a Queen of Wands, but someone here, I'm hearing also could just be struggling with something from the past. Yeah, it's a fear around third party situations because you have the Devil card here, Queen of Wands, and here's the Queen of Cups. There's two people here, and you see this person here she's kneeling down. She's very, very afraid. But if you notice in these cards, it's like all these black birds are here and then it looks like there's like a white bird here. Somebody here wants to come in and show you that they're not like the rest. Yeah, the Four of Wands. It's just like Four of Wands and the Sun. Nine of Wands. Your guard may be up. There's a lot of paranoia here. Spirit is saying you should be able to trust your intuition when it comes to this situation. This person is a part of the same soul, family, or tribe as you, or they are a like-minded person. Wow. So there's been some type of abandonment, rejection, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you've missed opportunities, feeling like love just doesn't live here anymore, feeling like you don't have the piece to the puzzle that you're missing. But it's like, and I always use this analogy, it's like a lock and a key. You and someone, you're like a lock and a key to one another. Again, oftentimes you experience 3 significant relationships in your life before you meet the one. That's what I'm getting with this Four of Cups and this Five of Pentacles. You've probably had 3 very significant relationships, no matter how long or short those relationships lasted, that taught you a lot about life, a lot about love. These were relationships that could have been somewhat karmic in nature, not necessarily bad, but they taught you lessons about yourself, lessons about life, lessons about love, about relationships, partnership, companionship, communication, and all of those things that could have at some point, because of some type of limiting beliefs, whatever it could have been or whatever it stemmed from, possibly from your childhood, your past relationships, or even past lives, it was keeping you in some type of mental confinement or bondage. But there's a partnership that's coming in. Someone is going to recognize that you are very self-sufficient and abundant. You're driven, and this is what is going to be the driving force of why someone wants to come towards you. I feel like I'm hearing come towards you with great haste. So now the Two of Swords is here. So somebody is waiting on something, on some type of information. You and someone could live at a distance from one another. Someone may have to move. Someone could for sure be in some type of transition. The truth is, typically when a person meets like a divine counterpart or a twin flame, you guys are at opposite ends of the spectrum. And that's what's so beautiful about the journey, is you are finding the most healthy way, utilizing your highest level of consciousness and self-awareness for you to somehow bridge the gap. I always say it's like 2 people crossing the burning sands, and you finally get to a place where you can be together, just on solid, cool ground. So of course, these type of connections, they do require that you go through some lessons, but these are not lessons that require a lot of labor for love. It's just life lessons, but you don't have to struggle or be hurt or wounded. I feel like with that Four of Cups energy here, you've already been wounded. You've already suffered, been in relationships where perhaps you lost financially, you lost friends, you lost family, you lost a sense of self. You've already gone through all of that. Spirit is saying now you've gone within, or your person is going within. I feel like this is truly the feminine though. Just looking at the depiction on the cards here, Definitely talking to like a divine feminine energy though, but this energy of you feeling like you need to go within and find all of your pain points and be in hermit mode, in isolation. Spirit is saying, no, you know enough now. You should be able to protect yourself, but also your intuition is telling you that yes, you do have some type of counterpart that's coming in or has already entered your life. You're being asked, nudged right now to really trust yourself. There is some type of emphasis or a highlight, an epiphany, an awareness, just this enlightenment that you're having now, perhaps about your journey. The Six of Cups is here. You may find yourself going down memory lane, thinking about different things, and sometimes it's not a bad thing. We just recently came out of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde will be back in a few months, so you want to make sure that each and every time Mercury goes retrograde, that you are really assessing and evaluating how you communicate to yourself as well as the people around you. You will be triggered. The most recent retrograde, I feel like with the eclipse season, there were certain things that perhaps have come around several times that a lot of people needed to allow to eclipse out completely. So you saw the truth about yourself and other people around you being exposed, and you have to take heed to that. Something here, like I said, about your past, a past life, or even your childhood, or just some other relationships. I feel like if you look over it and you see whatever lesson you gain out of it, it will help you to forgive yourself, that person, and somehow let go of the situation and realize that you have the power to actually liberate yourself. And something that you went through, it was a labor of love, meaning you were able to pay off some type of karmic debt, especially if it was a past life karmic soulmate or something like that, which it was liberating you. So you had to go through certain things to have this liberation that's now allowing the river to meet the sea. It's allowing two people to come together and truly become one. Okay, opposites attract. You and this person could be very different. You could be very similar when it comes, I feel, to your morals and values, but there could be a lot of things about you and this person that are different. It's a twin flame. So, I mean, there's that yin and yang energy. But you are for sure manifesting the offer that you've always desired. Your soul most likely even remembers this type of love. You're coming into remembrance of the contract that you made to enter into, this lifetime to be with this person. The Ten of Wands, it's been a very long journey. For some of you, you've been on a healing journey that has been the last 5, 8, 10 years, maybe even more. Okay. And you've carried a lot of burdens. You've carried a lot of burdens, a lot of weight that wasn't even yours to carry, perhaps, but you were chosen to pay these karmic debts, to heal your family, your bloodline, to, make certain changes in your life that's going to allow you to actually have this type of beautiful, beautiful connection here. The Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups here. This is saying to be careful not to be pessimistic. Be careful not to talk yourself out of things that are good for you, or don't let other people talk you out of things that are good for you either. The Eight of Swords is it's an illusion of you being entrapped. You're not actually in any type of entrapment here. Wherever you have felt like there was some type of illusion or confusion, or this Five of Cups crying over spilled milk energy, this was only there because of these burdens here that you were being advised to let go of, so that you could go through an awakening and see the truth about who you are partnering with or collaborating with. The Three of Pentacles is also stating too, with being here with the Lovers, that it's time for you to receive recognition for you doing what you truly love. It's time for you to be very authentic in your relationships, and you're going to attract a person, if you haven't already, who's going to truly love you exactly for who you are and how you are. Some of you may meet someone, they do the same type of work as you, or you may meet this person while you're working, or you may just meet this person while you are really working hard on yourself. And I think that while the Seven of Wands is here with the High Priestess, is if you're meeting someone while you're really working on yourself, depending on where you are in your journey, it's not always a trauma bond. Sometimes a person will be in your life as a mirror. They are going to help you to actually grow and ascend. You're not going to always meet someone that is just completely, perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. But you definitely may be working very hard on yourself, preparing yourself for a significant relationship in your life. And I feel that there is a vibrational match of someone that's coming in. There is an offer being made to a divine feminine. Okay, I really don't even feel like talking about this third party situation. I don't think that this is something that's going to be happening now. Someone could have recently walked away from a situation, you or someone that you are connecting with or will connect with in the future. But I think that what you want to be very, very careful of, because I do have the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords here, and there's 2 queens with the devil. Be very careful not to allow yourself to get attached to someone who is in this player type of energy, a commitment phobe, someone who is stuck on trying to juggle multiple people. With the Lovers card here, they usually speaks of a choice. So you want to make sure that you don't find yourself in a situation with someone that may try to put you in a third party situation. You also don't want to let a person back into your life who has previously had you in a third party situation, especially if you know that the energy of the third party is still there. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. So something here, it is escalating and it's coming to a complete end and a close. I feel, again, though, a lot of this energy around like whatever third party energy, yeah, the 3 of Cups is here, is a lot of fear and paranoia. Because of your past, you may be very afraid that someone is going to put you in a situation where you're going to be hurt, but Spirit is saying no. Justice is here in the 6 of Wands. There's something here that's going to be very, very successful. You're going to receive exactly what you want, exactly what you need. It's going to be how, well, let me not say that. Spirit said be careful. It may not be exactly how you envision it, but it's going to be exactly what you need. Page of Swords, Death. A lot of people are going to recognize this huge, huge life transformation happening. You have the Page of Swords, the Death card, the Hierophant, and here's the Ace of Wands. So the Queen of Swords and the Star, the 6 of Pentacles, you're about to get very, very serious about your life. And I feel, again, that's what's going to draw a person into your life, you being very serious. So I don't know where every single person is on their journey or where this person is, but I feel like you and someone, you're going to meet exactly where you are. Your journeys are different, but I feel like your level of consciousness and awareness is a match. Your lifestyle is different. Your consciousness and awareness is the same or very similar. So if you may be working on a business, they may be working on their body. You may be working on, your career. They may be working on earning a degree. You both are driven to be the best version of yourself. So be careful in not pushing people away because they're not just like you. Your counterpart should not be just like you. They should be an energetic vibrational match to you. They shouldn't be just like you. They may not have all the same interests as you, and that's fine. It gives you an opportunity to learn that person. For you to grow, you don't need another person just like you. Many people are watching you go through some type of transformation or have some type of rebirth after ending a lot of these toxic old situations in your life. You're getting much closer to God or just your higher self. You're passionate now about being intentional about what you want. Your morals, your values. You're not doing things that are not of great integrity according to you and your beliefs. Your theories and your philosophies about life is what matters most to you right now. And the Queen of Swords and the Star here, it's like this is a determination that someone has to have, this equal give and take when it comes to going towards wish fulfillment, your destiny, being very faithful and hopeful. You may be juggling a lot right now because you could kind of be trying to find like that sweet spot, but you have here the Fool card, the 10 of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the King of Wands here. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign masculine. This person may have Earth highly aspected in their chart, or maybe even Scorpio. They don't have to. But you're taking a leap of faith here. And I feel like by taking a leap of faith, allowing yourself to pursue someone or be pursued by a person is going to lead to something very long-term, stable, secure, abundant. Something about this connection is also, it's grounding, but it's very vibrant. It's going to bring about a lot of vitality. You can be very strong with this person, but this person understands that you're a spiritual warrior as well. King of Wands, they understand because, like I said, they energetically are a vibrational match. They are as well. The Tower is here, the Six of Swords. So a path is being cleared so that you can move away from all heartbreak, away from all interferences, away from anything that is destructive in your life, even your own cycles, patterns, and behaviors. You're being forced now to move away from this. You're being divinely guided to have wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, as well as security and stability. This is love, and it's abundance also in the financial sector. So something here is about to go very well for you after a time of feeling perhaps confused. But the Five of Swords is going to the Four of Swords. So someone goes from feeling almost defeated, not really knowing what to do, or this is you and another person, you're mirroring each other. This Five of Swords energy is this person really trying to figure out how should they go about a situation with their life, and perhaps how they should pursue the next person in their life, which may be you, or for some of you, this person. They may be a little bit confused, and right now you may be feeling burnt out. There's a need for two people to continue focusing, I feel, on their individual selves. But you have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is still a lot of hard work of manifesting love. The King of Cups is here, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. So you're going to see this person's true heart because you hold the key to it. In due time, in due time. See, the Page of Wands is here with the Knight of Pentacles. So by you being carefree, vibrant, happy, optimistic, passionate about new things in your life, this person is slowly approaching you, but it's a steady approach. This person is, like I said earlier, it's a systematic type of approach. And then you have the Emperor here and the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress is already out here. Okay. So this is the Divine Feminine, but the Queen of Pentacles is just like the Divine Feminine. The only thing that will make this Queen of Pentacles most likely the Empress is to be with the Emperor. So this is someone who wants to come in and they want to upgrade your life. They want you to go into being an actual divine feminine. They don't want you to just have, I'm not even gonna say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. This person wants to offer you commitment the right way, the way that is acceptable according to you. How you perceive good is how they perceive good. Five of Wands, there could be some challenges here, but still this person, they're fighting through whatever challenges are here to come towards you. I do feel like this is a situation, like I said, I don't know for some of you if you're already with this person, at times you may want to walk away from it because Seven of Pentacles, these types of connections at times can be a bit difficult to get off the ground, and it's your free will and your choice of whether or not you want to hold on to it or hold back. That's totally up to you. Two of Wands, yeah, this right here is being a little bit indecisive, even complacent at times about whether or not you should accept this offer, because there are delays here. But with these delays, you become more awakened, more enlightened about who you truly are in spirit and also who this person is. So right now, someone is going through some type of spiritual awakening. This isn't like some type of soul shattering spiritual awakening, though. It's not. It's more of like an upgrade. A lot of the hard work and the dirty work, you could say, has already been done. Look at that, cutting the deck, the Fool and the Lovers. What did we see earlier? It was the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. The Fool and the Lovers. You're being asked to kind of embrace the unknown, take a leap of faith. Being free-spirited, like I said, spontaneous, having fun is what's going to really further liberate you and awaken your soul. The more awakened your soul is, the more awakened their soul is going to be. If you are truly a vibrational match. The Lover speaks of an attraction between two people, a very strong, passionate attraction between two people. But the Lovers does speak of a decision. You have to decide. So this isn't so much deciding for some of you on a person, because you may not know this person. It's you deciding on whether or not you're going to give your all to being intentional about actually pursuing or allowing yourself to be pursued by this person. Because there are still other energies trying to get in your energy, obviously. the devil, these lower vibrational energies here. And here I see the King of Pentacles with the moon. I didn't even want to dig into this, but the King of Pentacles is here with the moon and the King of Swords. So for some of you, you definitely have another person that is still trying to keep a cycle open with you. The more that you try to close the cycle, the more they try to come in to keep it open, because this new energy is coming in for you. The Fool still came out. So taking a leap of faith leads to great victory, success, rewards. This for some of you could be a very public type of relationship. Now you have the King of Pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Now before, like I said in this other deck, there's the King of Pentacles here and the Moon. This could be for some of you someone that you sort of need to watch out for. There could be a King of Pentacles here, someone who at one point had a lot of security, stability. They may have come off as someone who was wise. Maybe you respected this person, but something here about a particular person in your life, they have descended spiritually. Their spiritual rank and everything, they've descended. This person, oh my God, they scared me. This person, they're, how can I say this? Like something about, I'm hearing descended and dwindling. Their money could be dwindling down as well. The Knight of Pentacles here and the Ten of Wands. So with this energy here of someone, you need to be very careful because you do have a choice. The Lovers is here. I see the Judgment. Okay. Here's the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles. You have a choice here. Someone does have to be left out in the cold because here is the Emperor. I love how this just came out. You have a choice. You have a King of Pentacles here who's in your life or in your energy. This person is not the king that they used to be. This person is a knight. This person was moving slowly in the past, perhaps out of ego. And they maybe felt like they were too busy working on being loyal to other people, being very disciplined, set in their ways about their whatever empire they're creating. Well, something has slowed down for this person because now they're the Knight of Pentacles. This person is not making the same progress. For some of you, especially if this is someone who has been in your life for a while, this person is older now. I don't know. It's something about their gift of gab, their looks. Something is not working for them the way that it used to. So this person now is moving much slower than they did before. You need to be careful of someone coming towards you that's life is descending or even declining, because this is going to create a burden for you. And that means that this is the Eight of Cups. You need to walk away from this. You need to walk away from a person who they're coming in because they need help. Okay. You don't need to be the martyr for somebody here. Somebody is going to try and convince you that, hey, we should work on this again or something like that. Or this could be a new person coming in wanting your full buy-in. This person doesn't have a lot to, it's like they appear as though they have more to offer than what they actually have to offer. Something about this energy is going to slow you down. And so you have a choice. The choice is for you to change how you deal with relationships and see that like you're having a wake-up call. As a divine feminine, you're supposed to be with a divine masculine. That's why the Emperor is here and the Ace of Pentacles. You definitely have a very, very high level soulmate or possibly a twin flame that's coming in. However, there's a person here who has broken your heart that you need to leave out in the cold. For a lot of you, this King of Pentacles person, this is someone here who has already been in your life and they've caused you a lot of illusions. This right here is this devil energy that's still coming around you. Now you have the King of Swords here in a new cycle. The King of Swords wants to come in and be fair and just, and they are a part of the same soul family as you. You have to leave whoever this is that's coming in your life expecting you to save them. You're going to have to leave them out in the cold. Could be a friend, family member, or lover, but I'm picking up on love. For some of you, this is someone currently in your life or it's a past lover. But I feel that this is a past lover who has been karmic, as it is someone who has put you through the third parties. It's been emotional pain, suffering, heartbreak, breakup to makeup. It's been all of that. And this type of damage to your heart, it has even affected your pentacles. It has caused you financial hardship because when you have a broken heart, you can't really function. You can't process. You're not at full capacity. And that's the reason why there's a clear message here of the King of Pentacles becoming the Knight of Pentacles. You could be the King of Pentacles right now, whether male or female. There's something here that if you are not careful, if you allow it into your life could begin to decline or descend because of all of the burdens that you're carrying, when you could just make the choice to Eight of Cups, walk away from it. You could be dealing with someone, it doesn't always have to be a past, but you could be dealing with someone who's fairly new. They could be dealing with financial hardship. They could be getting over a breakup or divorce, dealing with a lot of emotional pain, conflict, and other things in their life. This is something that you might want to just go ahead and put to rest, Four of Swords. But if you are in this Three of Swords energy right now of dealing with the heartbreak, feeling left out in the cold, you need to take some time out for yourself to rest and recuperate, because God is saying that there is a person here for you. The Hierophant is here with the Two of Cups. There's a person that's coming in, and they will be offering you a very, very serious commitment. For some of you, it could for sure lead to marriage. It's someone who has the same values and beliefs as you. It's truly an energetic match. And it's something that for some of you, it's more traditional, not in the status quo way, but traditional as in it's slow, it's steady. It's, like I said, it's in alignment with your morals, your values, and your higher self. It's a true partnership. This is love, it's friendship, it's partnership, it's attraction. It's going into union. And the devil is in the background working real hard. Okay. So there's a feminine out here who possibly has a King of Pentacles that you may want to for sure leave behind. There's a masculine out here who could have a Queen of Swords that they need to leave behind. If this is a divine couple coming together, you both have people from your past that are trying to get your attention or keep your attention because you are so close to your destiny. The Star is here, and the Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of abundance that's coming in for you. I literally can hear like the part of the Whitney Houston song when she's like, I don't know what you call it in the song, but not like the breakdown, but like closer to the end when she's like, she keeps saying, I believe in miracles. So it's so funny because of like how I hear my messages. You guys, you can't hear, but how I hear it. Somebody is like screaming, I believe in miracles. Maybe this is like your affirmation. Like you're like, I believe in miracles. Listen, there's somebody is like, I'm going to have this blessing. Maybe somebody feels like this about you. Like somebody may see you as a real blessing to them, not an opportunity. You have a person out here who does kind of look at you in the eyes of someone who's an opportunist, but you also have a person that is either in your life or entering your life who's going to truly see you as a blessing. There's a divine feminine out here that is really on their path, on their journey. Nine of Pentacles and the Star. Very confident, very creative, good money, beautiful. You're blessed, you're lucky, you're self-sufficient, you're free. The only thing you're missing is your masculine, and there's a masculine that's going to come in and they recognize that. The Ace of Pentacles is here with the Empress, the Emperor, and you, but beside it is the Lovers. Does somebody stutter? It's kind of cute. It's kind of funny. Fast movement. Wow, I told you something's going to move fast because it's part of your soul purpose. You have some really big decisions to make, or when this person enters your life, things are going to move fast. You're going to have to make a lot of big decisions really, really fast. I think I said something earlier about travel. Like you and this person, you may have to move, or you may have to make a decision about relocating, or I just feel like this is a kind of connection that when you find yourself in it, you and this it's a commitment. Look, commitment and celebration. Party, gifts, good karma. It's an offer of loyalty. But I can hear somebody saying, you're going to have to trust me. And it's a masculine, you're going to have to trust me. When this person makes you an offer, I feel like life is just going to happen really fast because it's part of your soul purpose to be with a particular person or for the two of you to do something together. Let me make something clear. When a person, any person besides you and your person, when somebody on the outside says, oh, well, you're meant to be with that person, it could be meant for you to be with that person for 3 weeks or a lifetime. That depends on you and this person's contract. I'm going to say it's something that it's meant for you and them to do together. I don't know if that means that you're going to marry this person or be with them forever. They may be in your life for a season and a reason. I do feel for a lot of people, though, this is for some of you someone that you for sure will marry. But of course, it's not everyone's story. Everyone doesn't even believe in marriage, not in the conventional sense or legal sense anyway. But there is for sure a commitment here. You have here the finances card, wealth, blessing. Somebody wants to save up, telepathy and celebration. This person is sending you telepathic messages to let you know that they will be celebrating with you. They do want to bring you greatness. Okay? This person wants to have new experiences. They want to travel with you. They want to really do life with you. This could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. Okay? This person, there's a lot of attraction here. A lot of attraction. The temptation card is here. So the physical chemistry and attraction is going to be off the charts. It's a fire sign for some of you. In the very beginning of this reading, it was a King of Wands that I saw. This person doesn't have to be a fire sign, but they may embody a lot of energy of like a fire sign. But it says here, it's safe for you to love, and here is water. The reading that I did earlier where I said that some of you are going to have to make major sacrifices in order to go into like your divine purpose and to be with your actual twin flame for some of you, or your soulmate. I think water and fire came out, and there's a heavy emphasis on making it very clear that two people are like opposites. You're mirrors. As much as you are alike, you're different, and you complement one another perfectly. This person, it says, secret admirer, I have a crush on you very soon. Fear. And look, I just said mirroring. It says, look at them as if they are you. Yeah, I just said that. You guys could be healing things concerning like your own self-worth. But back to what I was saying about these decisions, because I'm seeing a lot of different things. This could have to do with work. I'm seeing a lot with work, living arrangement, travel, relocation, things like that. It's going to be very clear, like, okay, if we're together or if we're choosing to be together, then we're going to have to do ABC through XYZ. And it's going to require a certain level of trust and you to take a leap of faith, because somebody could be going through like a dark night of the soul, or they're coming out of a dark night of the soul. But I just saw the proposal card. Somebody here is manifesting a union, but they're being forced to go through this dark night of the soul. Their soul is being purged, or this could be you or this person, or you and this person, however it resonates. But you guys are being spiritually prepared for a union. Physical touch. You and this person will soon be able to physically touch one another. There's a lot of telepathy right now between you and someone. You may not have even met this person yet, but you can just sense that they're getting closer to you. Maybe you're having a change in like your dreams, your moods, your energy. Something in you is most likely shifting. If a high level soulmate or twin flame is this close to you, as they appear to be in this reading, something about you is changing, for sure. And something about them is changing, because you're mirroring each other. What happens to you, it happens to them. See, it says price of love. Are you willing to make an investment when it comes to love? Are you ready to pay the toll? Remember that love is not a destination, but a journey. Vacation and travel. What I tell you about travel? Some of you, either in the beginning of this relationship or somewhere down the line, you and this person, okay, I'm saying a few different things. You and this person could actually move, like relocate together. Or you or this person may relocate to be with one another. Are you willing to make an investment in this relationship is what you're being asked. But again, it's the destination and the travel. It's almost like this relationship, it's a journey for sure. But I feel like it's a journey full of ups and downs, but in the end, you will somehow arrive in paradise. Some of you, too, you're going to go, you may meet someone while you are traveling. You literally may meet the love of your life while you're traveling, especially if you are traveling somewhere that's international from where you reside. Also, for some of you, you could find yourself, you could decide to like have a destination wedding. Somebody here could even elope. Some of you also, I'm not necessarily seeing marriage, but this person on a trip may ask you to take things to the next level. If this person is in your life currently, look, I was going to say you could be at odds. Look, proposal. I say you could be at odds, and the card that's here is checkpoint. You're asking yourself, okay, so what are we doing? What's next? There's big decisions that have to be made. Some of you, if this person especially is not in your life right now, you're trying to make decisions about your own life. And you are probably thinking about, look at this, I cannot make this up, mirrored souls. You're probably wondering, well, what is going to happen if I move or if I relocate? Will I meet somebody? Some of you haven't met a person because they're not in your area. They're not in your neighborhood, community, city, state, whatever. They're not there. They're somewhere else. Some of you are trying to make a decision about whether or not you should relocate because you don't want to leave someone behind. For some of you, you need to do whatever is best for you, and you're going to see the truth about whoever this other person is. Because this kind of love, if it's meant to be this person, they will follow you, or you won't mind staying behind. But especially if it's this person here that has caused you all of this heartbreak, pain, suffering, third-party situations and everything else, yeah, you have something better waiting. So you may not want to hesitate leaving wherever you are or pursuing anything new. Mirrored souls. It says this card signifies that you have met your spiritual other half. This is also confirmation of balanced masculine and feminine energy within oneself. I'm going to get one more card. Chemistry, fantasy. I told you, lots of chemistry. To the point as you may wonder if this is lust, because the physical chemistry and attraction between two people here is truly going to be off the charts. It's because of most likely, y'all, this is so crazy, like a past life connection you have. So if you look here, this deck, there's one card here from another deck, but look at it. It's a Ten of Cups and it's a ring. And the proposal card is out here. Some of you guys, if you go on a vacation with this person, I just heard in October. The Ten of Cups is here. The number 10 is October. The 10th month will be October. Some of you guys, either you know this person or you meet this person. I don't know what it is about October. Something about October, Libra season, that's your karmic justice. You could travel and meet this person around October. This person could already be in your life. You guys may take a trip. Could be an international trip, a vacation, so to speak. And this person could propose that you take things to the next level, or it could be an actual proposal of marriage for some of you. But somebody definitely wants you to know that they see you as a blessing, that they're happy with you. This person could ask you to move in with them, or they may tell you that they have to relocate and may ask you, how do you feel? Oh, sexual healing came out. Again, lots of passion here. Somebody's love language, their primary love language is definitely going to be physical touch. You could be, again, dealing with, like I said, a fire sign. But sexual healing and freedom is here. This isn't just about the physical act of sex. Sexual energy, I feel something about this energy is going to be healing to even like your sacral, you just being more creative. It's something about this connection that's going to balance your feminine and masculine energy. There's a divine feminine energy, especially where perhaps there's some imbalances here. This connection is going to help you be fully in this feminine energy where you can actually receive. It's because this person is coming in and they have the mentality of being a protector and a provider. I just heard somebody say they ain't never done that for nobody else. My goodness. So somebody wants to show you something different, I guess. I don't know who said that. It was a real sassy person. I ain't never done that for nobody else. She was sassy. Communication. A conversation is coming. It says someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. This could be someone from the past trying to get you back because you have this new sense of freedom now. But this could also be a person, you know, talking to you about life, telling you that, you know, you get on each other's nerves because you're so different at times, but they love spending time with you because you bring them peace and you're their safe place. And they see you as their life partner that they want to explore and do life with. So yeah, they do want you a part of this next chapter in their life because yes, it was love at first sight. All you need to do right now is focus on self-love. If your self-love is on point, it's going to be easier for you and this person to have a telepathic communication when you're happy and you're vibing high. But you will soon be building a future with this person because of the law of attraction. You are a vibrational match. Something here for some of you, it truly is just destined to be. And there may be some struggles. There's going to be some challenges. For some of you, physical location or distance or something like that. It could be finances. Something here is going to be a challenge, but very soon you and this person will be building a future together. Something is significant about October. You could be a Libra, but I'm assuming the reason why October is significant. October is also a good time too for certain vacation destinations, as long as it's not somewhere that is experiencing like hurricane season. But the number 10, again, it speaks of completions, but October, for some of you, I don't know what it is about October, coming soon. That's not far from here. For some of you, it could be made like official. That would be right before the holidays. Whoever this person is, or you, this person, I'm telling you, they are a planner. You may not look at them and think they're a planner, but they are. This person has something already in their mind about how they want to offer something to you. And it comes off to me like the kind of person who won't really offer you something until it can be exactly the way that they want. When this person takes action, especially if they're in this King of Wands like energy, they go above and beyond. They won't do anything. Person I feel has an interesting natal chart because I get the very grounded energy, but I get the fiery energy too. It's almost like this person is in two minds with themselves. Or some of you could be like fire and water or something like that. Let's hit the romance oracle and then I'm going to close out. I believe this is love at first sight. If you don't know this person, I'm telling you, it's going to be love at first sight. And the 10th month, either October could be significant, or you could meet someone that's love at first sight, and within the first 10 months, they could propose to you or you could be married. There will be a significant life event that's going to happen to you guys. Whoever this is resonating with, is something about either the month of October or possibly 10 months from when you hear this reading, or the 10th month of you being with this person or something like that. I don't know the 10. It's different for everybody, but flirt. Pay attention to the red flags. I'm sorry. Remember I said before, some of you may really think that this is just a lustful situation. There's love, there's lust, and there's attachment. And remember I talked about those 3 significant relationships that you've had in your life. You've probably experienced true love. You've experienced something that was just lust, and you've experienced something that was an attachment because of something karmic. you want to pay attention to the red flags, but it's okay for you to flirt. You also don't have to have yourself on pause or holding back from dating this person. They will find you, or you will find this person if it's meant to be. So you don't have to isolate yourself or think you can't. Even if you're with this person now or dealing with this person now, you can still deal with other people. What's for you is going to be for you. You have heart-to-heart conversations here. So you want to be lighthearted, but don't be afraid to discuss your feelings. It may come off as a red flag to you or to this person that one of you has problems. I don't like the word problems. Has challenges when it comes to being verbal, perhaps, in how they feel. I'm hearing somebody say, I just like to show you. Because before I said somebody's love language, probably physical touch. Physical touch or acts of service where the other person's like, well, I need words of affirmation. Let your friends help you. Some of you, because of the illusions from the situation that happened to you in the past, you may need to seek some type of guidance from someone trusted about relationships. Not just anybody. If you want to be married or in a serious committed relationship, try to get the guidance of someone that you see very successful in that role of being a partner, because you may be seeing red flags, and I don't know, you may be misreading them. Never ignore red flags, but also don't ignore the green flag. Something here that's a red flag. Somebody may just be a big flirt, very charismatic, lighthearted. They speak and smile to every person. That may come off as a red flag to someone in a relationship, especially if they've dealt with a lot of infidelity in the past. You may have to have a conversation about this, and will let your friends help you. Again, this is you getting support from other people. Talk to someone else who may be able to look at this situation, and give you a bit of advice. But the engagement card is here. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then you have let go of control issues. You're calling in your soulmate. Attraction, your vibrational match. It's safe for you to trust this situation. You need to have faith here and free yourself. Free yourself and separation are here together. Free yourself, separation, and retreat. Yeah, you need to take back control of your life. For some of you, this energy of you kind of being on pause, it's because perhaps you still are dealing with the trauma from a past relationship, or it could be this other person. There could have been a breakup or a separation that really took a toll on you. You're being asked now to kind of retreat. Don't isolate yourself. Go on a vacation, have fun, go out, flirt. Retreat, because now it is safe for you to love. It's safe. You already went through the hell that you're meant to go through and to pay your karmic debts so that you can have a clean slate in love. So what you are truly desiring, I feel, is coming to you very soon. And there will be an engagement or proposal for some of you. Like I said, keep in mind the number 10, the 10th month, or October, something like that. And the song that I am hearing in my head over and over and over again, I've heard of this entire reading. Whitney Houston, I Believe in You and Me. Telepathy. So maybe this person could send you songs as a form of telepathy. Their higher self may be communicating with you through music. That song just hit me. I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And I don't know all the words. I'm going to listen to the song though. But I know it's something about whether the river meets the sea. Yeah, something like that. So, look, this deck here, with the card that was supposed to be here, the card underneath it is a 10 of Wands. 10. Remember, I said something about 10. Y'all, this is so crazy. I just kept saying, it's something about 10, it's something about 10. And then here you have the Star and the World, the Knight of Swords, the 8 of Wands. So something is happening fast. Somebody is about to be released from a karmic cycle. Someone may have some kind of obligations or restrictions, or they're just feeling burned out at this point. But it's a spiritual upgrade or an ascension that's happening here in the world. This cycle of being burnt out and having these obligations or restrictions or being heartbroken. This is coming to an end, and what's coming is the star, which is happiness. It says here, a book full of hope. You have a lot of hope. Again, it's safe for you to love now. You've achieved some type of badge of honor where it's like the X marks you as safe. It's safe to love you. It's safe for you to be loved. Your dreams and wish fulfillment is coming. The Eight of Wands is also a card of travel. So don't be afraid to travel. All right. Don't be afraid to travel. Eight of Wands is also about communication. Something happening really, really fast. You also could find yourself too in a connection with someone, and quite frankly, it's going to be a very fast moving connection. You or this person could be like a business person, or could be the type of person who lives somewhat of a nomad like lifestyle. Someone is like, listen, we need to just seize the moment, because it's a very fast moving energy here. Okay, somebody is confident, they're focused, they're very self-assured, self-sufficient, and abundant. This person may just tell you, hey, I think we need to move, or let's start a business. Like, they're going to ask you to do something that's going to require you to release control. And I feel like it's going to work out for you. Again, please be discerning. Here's the Magician. Be discerning, because there are people who will come in who are manipulative. But for some of you, you're manifesting a magician, a powerful manifester, someone who is very skilled at manifesting. This person is good at creating things. Give me one more card, please. Okay, several cards. Page of Wands, yeah. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is, again, is being very passionate about something new, optimistic. This person is going to be, this person is going to be passionate about working with you, collaborating with you, working with you, goal planning, goal setting, building a future. They're going to be super passionate about that. Some of you, I'm telling you, yeah, the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. And whatever they tell you, they're going to be honest with you about it. If this person has any kind of secrets, they're going to be honest with you about it. You can trust the communication. And you need to utilize whatever spiritual wisdom or sacred knowledge that you have, because it's here. The High Priestess is here with the Magician and the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of new ideas that you and this person are going to have that's going to lead to a lot of success, with the Three of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands. Again, the two of you are coming from a place where you're starting something new that's in alignment with your divine mission and purpose. By being fun, flirty, just fearless, the two of you can come together and really create something quite amazing together. The Fool is here. Yeah, taking a leap of faith. But see, for some of you, again, because here's the Seven of Swords, there's something here that you need to take a risk in doing, and there's something here that will require you to take a risk and you need to run from it. Knight of Cups. I'm also saying too, for some of you, there could be a person that is a secret admirer. They may admire your work, or they work with you. This person is going to use work or a creative project or a collaboration as their gateway, their opportunity to offer you love. This person is going to be trying to spend time with you by trying to collaborate with you. Or they're going to, of course, say that they really, really support you. Look at this, though. The Ten of Pentacles is here, and the Empress. Yeah, they're going to support you, all right? This person. Some of you, this person is eventually going to try to spoil you. They want the family life. They want to build an empire. This definitely could be a very serious relationship that starts out with some type of business partnership. But you have to release control. Take a leap of faith. The two of you, you have something that the other person could use. So be careful. Like I said, be discerning, because some people are opportunists. And some people, they're blessings. Some people see you as an opportunity. Some people see you as a blessing. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just be very discerning of who you are investing in. And don't judge a book by its cover. Because before we saw the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, somebody could come in and they look like the King of Pentacles. They could actually be the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could come in as the Knight of Pentacles, moving a little slow, but they're going to quickly become the King of Pentacles. That's, things change with everyone. So you never really know what you're truly going to get until you get it. But you can be very discerning.